Minister of Works, Engineer Umahi, on an inspection visit to assess the ongoing dualization of the 14 kilometers east-west road, Section 2, Eleme-Onne in Rivers State.
And that is 15 kilometers by 2.
Umahi is impressed with the progress recorded so far on the dualization.
So far, the contractor has achieved reinforced concrete of approximately 1.85, the reinforced concrete pavement. And they have promised that by the end of October, out of the carriageway of 15 kilometers, they would have achieved 5, completed. I'm happy in this visit. One, because the contractor for the first time obeyed the directive of Ministry of Works by making the other carriageway to be motorable through palliative work. They have done very good palliative work, and the vehicles are moving, to the joy of the Ministry of Works.
While promising to continually visit to assess the pace of the road dualization, Umahi notes that the federal government is concerned with early completion of the project. He assures delivery of a high-quality road that will support economic growth, improve lives, and enhance safety.
Let me say that Mr. President is very much interested in the early completion of this road. And he has even directed that the NSA and the CEO of NNPCL should do a meeting with me and the contractor, which we have done the first meeting. We've also done the second meeting. NSA has also dispatched his men and the men of Ministry of Works to this road. That underscores the importance Mr. President attaches in the early completion of this road. And by the instruction of Mr. President, I've been on this road since September 2023 to date, not less than 10 times. Not less than 10 times. And each time, we made some progress. And let me assure the people of Rivers State and of course the communities along this corridor and essentially the Onne port, that this job, when completed, you don't have to worry about maintenance of the road. Don't worry about reconstruction of the road for the next 50 to 100 years. And the quality of the job is very commendable, and that is RCC. Where RCC has done well, we must say so. Where they have done bad, we must also say so. That is our allegiance to Mr. President and also to Nigeria. And so we have done a certificate, and so all the flyovers we have released in our certificate, the compensation, 100%. So we advise RCC to please pay for the compensation and to increase their tempo on the flyover axis. So no one is delaying them, because the more you stay, the more you encounter inflection, and the more we turn our eyes the other way, because we know that the work is very badly delayed, but with good quality. So we are pleading to the contractor, expose yourself on this carriageway in a minimum of 4 locations. 4 locations. My ministry and the NSA, by the directive of Mr. President, do promise to support you the moment you can release your workforce in 4 locations as we agreed.
From Eleme, the minister proceeded to inspect the ongoing construction of Bodo-Boni Road and bridges across the Opobo Channel, Route 430, also in Rivers State.
The contract is now fixed, and the president directed that we should ensure, the early completion of this project. And I've been here for more than 6 times. And so the president and the Federal Executive Council, they have approved your request. So the project is now to a fixed contract sum of 280 billion. And so this is the request of Beja, and Mr. President has done the request of Beja. So Beja has to at least mobilize in at least 3 locations to get this job completed. We are given a deadline of September 2025. That is the deadline that this job should be finished. And so I would like the directives I've given in terms of, filling with sharp sand to the design level, and then movement across. And then from January, even if you have any consolidation and you've tested and it's okay, you can put your stone base. But if you do what we've advised, from January you can put stone base and the asphalting can become easy. Okay? I'm seeing you, I believe, for the first time, but I have confidence in you by your knowledge of the project that you're going to do well. So please remobilize in at least 3 locations for effective work. That is the agreement. And so I will be here again by the end of October, and finally I will come in November to see that our agreement is working. I want to thank you. There's so much improvement on the bridges. Let us do the same thing on this. Filling of the roads during the rain has a lot of advantages. And I'm happy that you know about it.
The minister culminated the inspection tour with a visit to assess the ongoing dualization of the East-West Road Section 2, Ahauda Karima in Rivers and Bayelsa states.
How much on it?
Crank it up. Who is the engineer?
I'm the engineer.
Who is our engineer? Okay. You need to crank this up. Crank it up.
Dave Umahi is satisfied with the pace of the job. He expressed optimism of a timely completion and subsequent commissioning in no distant time. Jude Aweke, reporting for Viewers TV News, Benin.